she thought she lived alone. That's how this story begins. A quiet house, a normal routine, and absolutely no reason to believe someone else was already inside. It started with something small. A sound, not loud, not obvious, just enough to make her pause, like a footstep above her ceiling. At first, she ignored it. Old houses make noise. Pipes shift. Wood creaks. That's what she told herself. That's what most people would tell themselves. But then it happened again, and this time, it didn't sound like the house. It sounded deliberate. Her name was Sarah Collins, 32 years old, lived alone, worked long shifts, the kind of person who noticed details, and something wasn't right. Food started going missing. Not everything, just small things. A slice of bread, a yolk, leftovers she knew she hadn't touched. At first, she blamed herself. Maybe she was tired, maybe she forgot. But deep down, she knew she didn't. Then one night, everything changed. She woke up at 2:43 a.m. No alarm, no noise, just that feeling like someone was watching her. Her eyes adjusted to the dark. The room was still, silent. But then, a sound above her head. Slow, careful, like someone trying not to be heard. She sat up, listened, held her breath, and then it stopped. The next morning, she checked the attic hatch. It was closed. Exactly how she left it, so she told herself it was nothing. Again. But over the next few days, things got worse. Objects moved. Doors slightly open when she knew she shut them. And once, her TV turned on by itself. That was the moment fear started to set in. Not panic, not yet, just doubt. So she did something smart. She set up her phone to record overnight. Nothing fancy, just placed it quietly on a shelf, facing her room. The next morning, she watched the footage. At first, nothing. Hours of stillness, darkness, silence. Then, at exactly 2:43 a.m., something changed. The attic hatch moved. Slowly, not fully open, just enough for darkness to spill through. And then, a hand, pale, thin, gripping the edge. Sarah froze, because what happened next shouldn't have been possible. A man slowly lowered himself down into her room. Barefoot, careful. Like he had done this before, he stood there, watching her sleep. For nearly 3 minutes. Not moving, not speaking, just watching. Then he turned, walked across the room, and left, through the door. Sarah didn't scream. She didn't move. She just stared at the screen, trying to understand what she had just seen. Because this meant one thing. She wasn't alone. She never had been. Police were called immediately. They searched the house. Every room, every corner. And then, they opened the attic. What they found was worse than anyone expected. Blankets, food wrappers, water bottles. Someone had been living there. Not for a night, not for a week, for months. And they found something else. A small collection of items. Photos of Sarah taken inside the house while she was there, watching, waiting. The man was eventually identified as Daniel Reeves, a drifter known for breaking into empty properties and living inside them without being detected. But this time, the house wasn't empty, and that didn't stop him. Investigators believe he entered through a rear access point weeks earlier and slowly learned her routine. When she left, when she slept, when she was most vulnerable, he stayed hidden during the day and came down at night, taking food, watching, existing just above her, completely unnoticed, until she decided to record. Daniel Reeves was arrested at the scene. He didn't resist, didn't run. In fact, he reportedly said something that made the entire situation even more disturbing. I didn't think she'd notice. But here's the part that stays with people, because this wasn't just about one man or one house. This happens more than people realize. It's called frogging, and it means someone secretly living inside your home without you knowing. In attics! Walls, crawl spaces, closer than you think. Watching, waiting. And the truth is, if Sarah hadn't set up that camera, he might still be there. Right now. Because cases like this don't always end with someone getting caught. Sometimes they leave before they're ever discovered. And sometimes they don't.